Hello everyone, welcome back to AZW's In the Zone, Action Zone Wrestling's weekly wrestling roundtable discussion every Friday at 12:30 in the afternoon. As always, joined by three guys here in the AZW studios in Mapuna Puna. Let's start off on our far right, current AZW heavyweight champion and a two-time one at that, Mr. Athletic Jeff Cobb.
Hi folks, five-time in the zone.
Right next to him, the current AZW tag team champions and one half of the best tag teams in AZW history. He is Kaimana.
I'm not hosting today.
Surprisingly not.
I'm disappointed. But you're doing a great job.
Thank you very much. But real quickly, we got to take a look at Kaimana's shirt right here. Kaimana, the PPT has a brand new shirt, correct?
Yes.
You gonna say the availability or?
Online.
Yeah, you can hit me up on Facebook.
Okay, go ahead and check him out for that. Right next to me, the pioneer of Hawaiian strong style and former AZW heavyweight champion, he is Kaniala.
What's up?
All right, how succinct. All right, guys, here we go. Let's start off with some shoot promos. You know, on Monday Night Raw, about a month ago, CM Punk had really one of the best shoot promos that I think we have ever seen in a very, very long time. And he kind of aired out a whole lot of dirty laundry that's been kind of been swept underneath the rug for the WWE. Just initial reaction here from what you saw from CM Punk.
It was crazy with a capital G. It was crazy. Now, actually, I like the shoot promo, but I'm thinking, was it a shoot or was it like storyline? Because it seemed kind of storyline, but seemed kind of shoot as well. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I had fun. I was laughing my butt off.
Well, for those of you who don't know what a shoot promo is, you want to describe what a shoot promo basically is?
It's usually when you lock your gun up and then you start. Oh wait, it's not that kind of shoot.
I don't think that's the shoot.
What is a shoot promo?
That's TKO.
That's not.
That's TKO. Well, actually, shoot promo is just kind of like a man. See, I'm so with the wrestling gimmick that I don't even know how to explain it. Can you explain it?
It's basically a promo that really takes out the fictitious part of wrestling and really brings out what goes behind the scenes. It's kind of like the real life, kind of like the dirty stuff of wrestling through a promo.
TKO.
Yeah.
When things start being real.
Have you ever done a shoot promo?
No.
Would they ever allow you to do a shoot promo?
I'm so bad at promos, honestly. I'm being real. I'm really bad at promos.
Yes.
Well, what did you think of CM Punk's?
It was awesome. I mean, feel like how Kai said, if it's real, what company would have somebody say, hey, you know what? Here's a mic, just speak your mind, and he's leaving in this month, July 17th or something. And I think it's just BS right now.
I thought it was great. I sat there and watched it over and over on the internet a month ago, and I liked when he broke the fourth wall and he waved at the camera like I'm doing now. Hi, Mom. But yeah, stuff like that was great. Great stuff.
Do you think this helps or hurts WWE?
I think it'll help them out because they're known to be sports entertainers. Mm-hmm. He said, I'm the best wrestler, which I was happy because that's what we all do. We wrestle. We don't. I guess you can consider sports entertainment, but we wrestle. I'm not a sports entertainer. Know that.
Help or hurt?
Hi, Jen. Edgar.
And Robbie.
Robbie.
Help or hurt the WWE, Kaniala?
It helps because there's something different. And like he said, look how he got into WWE. He signed his WWE contract on a Ring of Honor title that he held. So that's kind of like bringing that back to what he did, I guess.
How underutilized is CM Punk in the WWE?
Nexus.
Two-time former world heavyweight champion, and now he's kind of at that mid-card status, leading the new Nexus of sorts. And WWE's making a huge mistake not utilizing this guy more, right?
They always make mistakes with stuff, but then again, they always want to push the big guys. Look, they had a great chance to push M-Dog, who was on Tough Enough. M-Dog reference. Anyways, and then to me he's a lot better than Rey Mysterio Jr. Now because I don't know because Rey Mysterio is old, maybe because of his knees, maybe because he uses his mask. I don't know, but like CM Punk, he is what he says he is. To me, he's one of the best wrestlers today.
How about for you, Jeff? Does CM Punk rank among those people in the WWE?
Where he is now?
Yeah.
I don't think they're using him to his full potential. He's great on the mic, and I don't think he's had a bad match since he's been here. Or been in WWE. So I don't think they're using him to his full potential.
Could CM Punk make a big mistake here by leaving the WWE and trying to go on the independent circuit?
Money wise, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then, like how
But then he
everybody
gets to
gets
go back to
burnt out.
wrestling. So.
That's yeah, right, right.
But then, I don't know. It depends on how much TNA or Impact, whatever they're called nowadays. I don't know. Impact, TNA, I don't know, whatever. But, like if Impact can give them a lot more cash, it'll make them pretty much a really competitive force against the WWE. So.
Yeah, and you talk about a company that doesn't push younger talent. And you said it right there, Impact. I mean, you had Samoa Joe, AJ Styles,
Yep.
Christopher Daniels, and that's a consistent mistake that these organizations keep making.
Yeah, because Impact be pushing the oldies. I mean, nothing against Angle, because he's one of my favorite wrestlers,
Right.
but man, like, he's getting the push. Jarrett's still getting the push.
Sting.
Hogan's still there. I'm like, what the I thought Hogan's dead already. I don't know what happened. Like,
He's dead to us.
jeez. Yeah, exactly.
No, he was there. He was at the show last month.
Oh, yeah. For real?
Yeah.
What show?
Yeah, the long
The
hair.
AZW
Anniversary,
show?
anniversary
The long
show.
hair, the
Yeah,
glasses.
no,
I
he
missed
was
out
there,
on that.
brother.
Yeah, the handlebar mustache.
No, you guys are getting them mistaken with Donnie reference.
Are they the same age?
I don't know.
But Hulk Hogan also got new teeth as well. And he's having a big dispute with his ex-wife,
Yeah.
Linda Hogan. I don't know what's going down. And Linda Hogan is going out with some guy, and we're just straying away
He was
from
like
the wrestling
16 or
subject.
17, right?
Yeah, she's the epitome of cougar.
No, but isn't Hogan dating the daughter's friend?
Yeah, the daughter's best friend, right? That's
Are
right.
they
Yeah.
engaged?
And then Hogan has
Yeah.
a tattoo now. Like this old guy's trying to relive his
What
younger
is
days.
going on, Hulkster? Jesus. All right, guys.
Come to AZW.
No, we mentioned when we talk about shoot promos, Joey Styles also made a shoot promo on the old ECW, and ECW was kind of like the forum for if you want to see a very, very good shoot promo, and they did time and time again. Any kind of shoot promos that really stick out in your mind watching wrestling?
Damn.
Brian Pillman in ECW. That was, I think, to me, it was like one of the best. Like, he could shoot like the real shoot promos, and you'd be like, holy.
Okay.
The only one that I remember is CM Punk, but then again, I am stupid, so.
Jeff?
I think it was one night after, I think it was WrestleMania 14 when Stone Cold won the belt from Shawn
Right.
Michaels, and then Triple H took over DX, and then X-Pac came back, or Six-Pac, whatever
Right.
his name is, and he started shooting on
Eight-Track.
Eric Bischoff. That was awesome. I thought it was cool.
And you remember when Goldust kind of went through that, I don't know, that transition phase where he had like a barrel of fire and he was throwing his old Goldust gear into it, and
I remember, yeah. That
for
was
some
around
reason
the
that's
same-
one of the
around
ones
same
that
time.
really stick out in my mind for me, and also the Joey Styles one. But certainly, you're going to see some great shoot promos if you keep watching AZW TV every Tuesdays at 9 o'clock on Olelo. And AZW is basically where the action is at, and if you want to see some great professional wrestling, you should come down and see a show. As last month, in June 2011, at Anniversary Annihilation, AZW's birthday, we saw a Falls Count Anywhere match between Hot Stuff Chris Cavanaugh and Mark Anarchy. And it kind of brings me to this next subject of kind of novelty and specialty matches. And certainly, what is your opinion basically on hardcore wrestling, really in general?
It hurts.
Does it really hurt?
Yeah.
Well, can it hurt? I mean, if it's done right? Or does it just hurt across the board?
Get hit by chairs, went through a table.
Oh, physically hurts. I thought you meant it hurts the match.
It hurts like,
Okay.
hurts.
It doesn't really hurt the match or hurt physically. It just hurts emotionally. Because I get damaged because I'm like, why is some human being trying to hurt me? I'm a pretty lovable guy. My name is Kaimana. Diamond. I love women. Why are people trying to hurt me? But maybe it's because the Mohawk rocks. Who knows?
Would you ever do some hardcore wrestling there, Jeff?
If it calls for it, I mean, I don't want to just do like a random hardcore match.
Well, you had the match of the year. You had Anything Goes at Battle Club 6 with Sabaki.
Well, we didn't overdo it. I mean, we only had like a ladder and a
Kendo sticks.
and a kendo stick. That's
And a
pretty much-
table that
and
was
a table
not
that
utilized.
dang good. Those are expensive. But yeah, I mean, if it
Maybe a
if
bigger
it calls,
table would have been better. Not the little mini-me table
Not
like
from
this
Rage.
table right here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The tables are being made to be eaten on, not to wrestle with.
Yeah, I don't know, hardcore matches. I mean, I'm like Kaimana Bear here. I'm
Yeah.
really get hurt.
Yeah, the WWE,
We're not fighters, we're lovers.
they just recently, WWE just recently did
Big time.
Raw Roulette, one of those special episodes that they do, where you spin the wheel and whatever match ends up on the wheel, that match happens. And one of the matches was a no count out match. That's gotta be the weirdest and most pointless and useless match I've ever seen. And you know, WWE has been known for a lot of those. Actually, WCW as well. They've been guilty of it for a lot of those novelty matches. So, some of your favorite novelty matches that you've seen. When I mean novelty, I mean like ballroom brawl match, or a a wrestling gravy match, or all that.
I like the Keno in a cell match.
Keno, oh yeah, with the Big Bossman Al Snow, right?
Yeah. That was awesome. There's a dog. There's dogs.
Yeah, it was essentially a steel cage, and then they had the Hell in the Cell cage outside of that cage, but in between the spacing,
Dogs.
were just rabid dogs. Well, not rabid dogs because they had trainers with them. It was ridiculous. That was the most ridiculous match I've ever seen.
I don't know. I hate novelty matches. Like, like a cage match, cool. TLC match, cool. Money in the Bank, cool. But then otherwise, then like a dog collar match, kennel match, whatever. Snickers on the pole match. Doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. I don't want those stuffs. But the one thing, if there's a Snickers on a pole match, you gotta say it will satisfy you.
And Big Daddy Frank would win. How about you?
Yeah, he would, big time.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those matches. I mean, only one stick to my mind was that Hunter against Godwin.
Oh yeah, a hog pen match.
Oh,
that was nasty.
Man, I hated that one.
Oh, I don't like that.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You two, a long time ago, were in a 6 Stages of Hell match.
Yep.
Do you remember that, Kaimana?
I'm sorry, no, I don't. I was 6 Stages of Hell. Did I meet Lucifer? What happened?
But you remember that match, right?
Yeah.
What were the 6 stages?
It was me, him, and Kinjiro. It was a strap match. It was a hardcore. Wait. Submission. Table.
Cage?
No, we didn't have the cage back then.
Whatever you could think of,
Yeah,
that's what it was. Basically, we had anything and everything.
But was it a series of matches or like one night?
No, it was like
It was
like
just-
if
It
let's
was
say
a one regular match with
Yeah.
6.
if
Wow.
he hits me in a submission match, or he submits me, and then the next match would be like a chair match, or you can do the chair, and then whoever wins down, it's like whoever wins the I think 4 out of 6.
I think it was like everything, like table match, strap match, no DQ match,
Yeah.
whoever can eat a Big Mac first match. I mean, I don't know. It was like anything and everything.
Yeah, we threw those straps out of the ring as fast as we could.
Yeah. I don't know if everybody knows this, but a rice paddle hurts a lot more than a table or a belt.
Why
It
is that?
sucks. I don't know, maybe because he's Japanese and he eats rice.
And by
I don't
he, you
know.
mean?
Oh, Kinjiro.
Okay.
That's right. He doesn't even understand what the hell I'm saying. He can't speak English.
Whose idea was it to make the 6 Stages of Hell match?
Kinjiro.
Oh my.
Only because we're at our old training facility, and I used to bring my PS2 there and play Raw versus SmackDown, and there was the 3 Stages of Hell. And he's like,
Right.
hey, guess what? I have a new idea for a match. Hey, Kaimana, me and Kaniala, we're gonna do this match. We're like, what?
Are there any
We're
kind
gonna,
of...
yeah, we're gonna do the match. It's gonna be six stages of hell, I'm like, damn, that's kind of messed up. What are you, sleeping with the boss?
Oh. Hello, Dirty Laundry. Hello.
And scene.
Is there room, and we'll start off with you, is there any room or any match that you would like to see in AZW that's kind of on that novelty level? Or shouldn't even be in AZW?
Like I said, I think if it calls for it, then we can have it. I mean, like a steel cage would be good, just for the fact that like back in the days, those were used to like end feuds.
Right.
So that would be pretty cool.
Okay. Would you like to see a novelty match?
I think it would be, I think one that would help AZW would be who can run to Best Buy and back to the training facility match. Because a lot of people would be like, Freaky Friday.
Oh man.
Scene.
We love
Freak
you.
the freak out.
We love you, Rocco. How about you?
No,
You wouldn't see any, there's no room for it in Action Zone Wrestling?
no. I don't think so.
You know, one of the matches I would like to see, though, and kind of is going to try and segue into this next topic, is Arthur Pinpin and Richard Hamasaki.
Yes.
Maybe a referee shirt on a pole match, because, the probably the two of the greatest referees in AZW. You wouldn't like to see that, Jeff? A referee shirt on a pole match?
Does that mean they're gonna have their shirts
Of
off?
course.
Because if
Of
the
course.
shirts off, no.
Yeah.
Hell.
You got to give the people what they want.
So
Okay,
so who?
No, that's not
Come on,
fair.
Come on.
That's not fair. Because
Even if
Richard
they're
would
using wife beaters, I don't think so.
Richard would wrestle in that jacket.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So it'd be 30 pounds heavier than he actually is.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
So who would ref that match?
That's a good question. Who? Oh, Bill Olsen probably.
Bill Olsen.
You could
Bill
bring
Olsen
back
reference.
former AZW referee Bobby Abrams and he can ref the match.
Brandon Abrams. Is it
Bring
the same
back
guy?
all the refs, but make sure they use body.
You can ref them as lumberjacks.
All you old refs smell. Just to let you guys know.
But we talk about referees in Action Zone Wrestling. I mean, out of those two, and I hate to put you guys on the spot for this, but who is your favorite referee in Action Zone Wrestling out of Arthur Pinpin and Richard Hamasaki? And
Let's start with Kaniala.
I'll take a vote. I'll take a vote with this too.
Let's
So I'm
start
not
with
gonna
you
start off with me though.
Let's start with
Richard
Close.
Pinpin.
You'd combine those two. Right?
Yes, Richard Pinpin.
Arthur Hamasaki.
Is it difficult being a referee from you like how big? It's kind of a dumb question, but I'm gonna throw it out there anyway. How big of a role does a referee have in a match? Is it more complicated than counting the 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, it is. I mean, they have a lot to do. I give them respect, but just as long as they get the hell out of our way while we're doing our stuff, while we're doing what we do.
Arthur.
That's true.
Yes.
I don't
Richard.
know. I would say Arthur. I would
All
say
caps.
I'll say Richard. I was trying to do a dive spot, and he walked right to where I was trying to dive over. So I run to the corner. Oh, ran back. Excuse me. Ran back. I thought that was retarded.
Okay. Kaniala. Excuse me.
He actually Kai. He said.
Kaliala?
How difficult is kind of the role of a referee in a match?
It's pretty difficult because you can get blown out just by counting
Uh-huh.
like 1, 2, 3, like, especially with the midgets,
The midgets.
the small guy, like Akuma, Bobby Bolt.
He meant vertically challenged.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
They do the pin, flash pin,
Pin, Arthur Pinpin.
and you gotta go 1, 2, kick out, 1, 2, kick out. Yeah, that kind of blows you up.
Who's a tougher ref? Richard or Arthur?
Case. What?
Okay. I don't know. It's 1-1 because Arthur took that nasty kendo stick shot to the head.
Yeah, by
from
repeating
King
that
Jiro.
word, it covers up what you said before.
Yes,
Great.
it did.
Thanks.
Big time.
Sorry, Olelo.
And I don't know. And Richard, he took down this big Hawaiian guy in Waianae. So I don't know. It's like Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior,
Of referees?
with referee shirts.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's tougher?
None of them.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so. They're not tough.
By your standards, though, right?
Yeah.
Or just in general?
I think generally speaking,
Whoa.
actually, I think they're pretty. I don't know. I don't want to answer that. Next.
Well, define tough. Like, do you want to meet him in a dark alley or?
He's saying, are they tough enough?
They should make it tough enough for referees. They should do that. Who's tougher?
Now, actually, if I can be serious for one moment, I gotta give the props to Richard. Richard, you are tougher than Arthur Pinpin because you used that stupid alcoholic leather jacket. Next.
Kaniala?
That's true. It takes a strong man to wear that black jacket in like a 90-degree weather and just wear it walking through Porridge and
Could we bump up Arthur to a co-senior referee status?
How about a junior?
Junior.
A junior referee status?
Maybe, yeah.
All right.
You got my vote.
You know, when we talk about all the referees, of course, as I mentioned before, that's where the action's at in Action Zone Wrestling. And, of course, you guys have traveled, really all across the country, really all across the world. Some of your favorite places to wrestle.
Travel
And
from Pro
you've
City.
traveled more than anybody else.
Yeah, I
So
traveled
we're
from
gonna
Pro
start with you.
City to Waianae
at the beach.
to town.
What are your favorite crowds? How are the Waianae crowds? Because every November we do a show over at the Boys and Girls Club over at Waianae, and it's called Anything Goes. And those are some pretty hostile and some pretty loud crowds.
Of course, it's free. What do you expect?
And that was my first event too with the company, and a dog came into the ring during your match, Jeff. right?
Yeah, not M-Dog either.
Nope.
Not M-Dog
Nope.
either, yeah.
It was like,
But your favorite places to wrestle, because you've been in Guam, but you haven't wrestled professionally, I know that. I mean,
No.
I mean, not overseas, but you did freestyle wrestling
yes.
throughout high school and college.
Freestyle like that. I was like, wait, what? Freestyle
Oh.
dancing?
Professionally,
Yeah.
my favorite place to wrestle, Cobb.
What is it about the Philcon that kind of gets you into?
The air condition,
Okay.
Great answer.
Sweating after the match anyway.
Great answer.
the carpet on the ground, so we can do crazy bumps.
Okay.
And
It just in patty.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Next.
Kaniala.
My favorite place, wherever AZW goes, is my favorite place.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. It's a very diplomatic answer. Very democratic answer, I should say. How about you, Kai? We're gonna go right back to you.
Actually,
You've been in Japan.
Actually, my favorite crowds.
A Huna reference.
Is AZW crowds.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, Japan was good, but I don't know, it can't beat the local people. They send a lot of love, a lot of aloha, so that's cool, even though I'm a bad guy.
And
Boo
Jeff-
me when I get out.
Jeff,
Boo me.
Jeff mentioned the Phil Cobb Center Anniversary Annihilation 6 back in June of 2011. That was where AZW celebrated their birthday in front of one of the biggest crowds in AZW history, headlined by Mr. Athletic Jeff Cobb, taking on independent pro wrestling royalty in the form of M-Dog 20 Matt Cross. Of course, much has been said about the elimination of M-Dog 20 from the WWE hit reality show Tough Enough. So I got to ask you guys, you know, after seeing the show back in June, what have you guys seen and what do you guys like about M-Dog 20 Matt Cross? You wrestled with him. We'll start off with you, Jeff.
I like that he is athletic.
Okay. Is he more athletic than Mr. Athletic?
What's such a
No.
cheap pop for himself?
I know, exactly.
Athletic supporters. But no. He's like a world caliber gymnast. So I mean, all the stuff he did was great. It was crisp.
Best match you ever had?
Cookie?
To date,
What do you think about M-Dog 20 Matt Cross?
Yeah.
Kaniala?
Great. He's
It's not that hard of a question, guys. Like, it's just what your opinion.
It is a hard.
You guys have wrestled with him. He's been in the company before, long
never
before
wrestled
me.
with him.
No,
You've
it's-
seen him on YouTube, I assume. And
No, it's
all
hard.
The,
It's hard to say because how can you describe like one of the best wrestlers? Like you can't really put it into
well,
words.
what makes him stand out from the typical average wrestler then?
He's cool. Like he's not stuck up. He's not anything. Like,
Just
he's
as-
way better than everybody else.
Just the all-around package. That's all. I'm not talking about that. Minds are thinking about. I'm talking about all-around package that everybody has.
I think so, yeah. I have to agree. Actually, because for one, he hangs out with everybody. I mean, last month he went hiking, Cocoa Head.
Oh yeah, that's right. With
Mark Anarchy. It
That's
was
right,
on. It was
yeah.
on Facebook. He tagged
Yeah, the Rip Fettis.
Yep.
up Cocoa Head.
Trust this? I don't know.
hold on.
Fetus. Fetus.
I don't even know
What
that
is going on?
I don't even know what that means.
Why? Oh my
Is okay when you got 1 foot and 1 foot together? Does that mean feet us?
I don't, well,
I
you
don't know.
Rip it.
just add Mark on Facebook.
And next.
I'm not sure of all about that. But when we talk about M-Dog 20 Matt Cross, he got eliminated in episode 2 of Tough Enough. Good or bad decision for the WWE to take him out of there?
Bad decision.
Good. No, I'm kidding.
Why?
Bad.
Why?
Bad because, the guy that won, he didn't even sell the stunner. Like, he got stunned
That's right.
by Stone Cold and slapped by Vince McMahon, and he rolled out of the ring and just went,
Honestly, to be honest,
Because he's
I don't
a
even.
big guy.
I totally forgot the winner's name. I know there was Luke, and Luke
And
really
Andy.
stood up.
Andy.
Andy, there you go. Yeah.
He's a big guy. Everybody knows big guys. Little brains. So, that's why.
horrible.
Mistake from the WWE, Kaniala?
Yep. Big mistake. Because in WWE they had last night they had that match with Warren and Sin Cara, and I think when you put Matt Cross against Evan Warren, that'd be a really awesome match.
What's up with Sin Cara's lights? Does he
During
suck
the match, right?
Does he suck so bad that they gotta cover it with the lights?
I think so.
What's up with that?
What was that match with Primo Colon? I think it was the second match, and he got yanked off the top rope all the way to the floor and just popped right back up.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, great job.
And he also botched his entrance with that trampoline
Yeah, he almost.
and clipped the top rope.
Well, he had the trampoline. I thought he's Mexican.
he
he,
jumped.
can jump high, right?
Yeah. Either that or he had moon shoes. Or
No,
something.
no, no. Actually, all they had was like a big burrito up there. So, yippee!
Oh
That's what happened.
my god. That's politically correct.
Kind of.
Oh my god. M-Dog 20, Matt Cross. You know, would he survive in TNA, do you think? Is M-Dog 20 a guy where you can just put in any organization, just blend in well?
He wouldn't, just because you got the old guys pushing themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to be like 40 years in order to go into to Impact, and you gotta, you know, be friends with Hogan and just.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's probably making a lot. He would make a lot more money doing the independent scene and having a lot more fun because you get to travel the world and stuff. With TNA, he's gonna be pushed down. Not even a mid-carder. They might push him jobber.
And we have a great boss, Dangerous Daryl Bonilla, DDB, and he is certainly
Bonilla
watching the show.
Or Bonilla.
I'm pretty sure it's Bonilla.
Okay, just double check.
And certainly
Love
he's
Show.
watching the show at his house. And he's always continuously bringing new talent or well-known talent along the independent wrestling scene. You know, we had the Gambinos, Ravenous Randy out of the ECCW. Are there any wrestlers that you would like to have DDB bring over to AZW?
Well, DDB, if you're watching, world's greatest tag team. Bring him in.
You got him right here. Hello. Hello, PPT, man. We're the world's greatest tag
Okay,
team.
the other world's greatest tag, or the second
Yeah.
silver medalist.
Motor City Machine Guns.
Ah,
They're a
yes,
real
yes,
good
yes,
team
yes.
here.
I guess the PPT.
No,
who
no,
supposedly
no.
is supposed to headline WWE pay-per-views, correct?
Supposedly. Yeah.
Supposedly.
And on that note, that's how we end this Friday's edition of AZW's In the Zone. If you want to check out all the action, come and see an event, AZW coming to a town near you, or check out previous clips on our website, Olelo On Demand, olelo.org. You can check all the action out. Guys, final word.
Oh my God. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
For Mr. Athletic Jeff Cobb, one half of the AZW Tag Team Champions, Kaniala, and the pioneer of Hawaiian Strong Style, Kaniala, and he is Kaimana.
What?
He is Kaimana, he is Kaniala, and it's a
You're
Friday.
fired.
Am I still
I'll
Jeff?
see you next
I'm gonna
Friday.
do the hosting next time.
AZW's In the Zone.
Keep
Aloha.
going, keep going.
Am I still Jeff?
Think so.